Here, I'm building a flake feeder, hay feeder for the rabbits and the goats.
And having a say in politics and having a say in policies and having a say in all of those things. Don't know how to talk about solutions when we can't talk about wellness and wholeness without people arguing what that looks like. A neat and tidy three-step conclusion of how to make horrific things like this stop happening. That's not the most immediate thing I can do in response to incredible brokenness. I don't know what else is. If it's not to the Middle East, and this was confirmed points Guyana, but the Maduro already held up a new map. I shared a video, a fresh video that just came out yesterday of Brazilian forces being moved to the border of Venezuela and Guyana. So here you can see a bunch of trucks. Look at and Sellafield, which is one of the most hazardous.
Slots that I'm about to open up here, and it should be just enough to let them in and enough to hold back the hay. I'll be making slots like this all the way down. I'll even take this piece out here, have it open all the way down to this last wire so that nothing builds up in there at the base. I think this is going to work nice. I'll flip it around, do the same thing, then I'm going to build a base for it. It's built my rabbit goat flake feeder system. It's cut enough for the rabbits to get up in there. It's already looking like such minimal waste. See, before where I would set a flake and just set it over in there, it would get kicked around and the rabbits would jump on it, walk on it, and they'd rip it all apart, and everyone would poop on it and pee on it. They don't like eating all of it at that point. So it ends up just kind of going to waste. Make as minimal waste as possible with the rabbits and the goats. So the flake feeder system is the idea. And that makes little work come harvest time for the rabbit manure because there's less hay up in it when I go to do the sifting. With the way that the rabbits are pulling it out after, I don't know, what's it been, an hour in here, they pull out a bit to where they're still eating at it. You can see down there, and that's also a lot there for the couple goats that I have. Call it like a double stacked system because it'll fit 2 rows of flakes, one on top of the other, like a Pez dispenser. We'll see how this plays out, just how much they pull out and how the goats react to it. When I go in there to do my maintenance, whatever they recently have pulled out, feed it back into the top of the system so it doesn't stay down there on the ground for too long. For some of the stuff that they're walking on now, you see, that they've already eaten out of a bit, I can grab that hay that's still pretty good stuff there. They've eaten the best stuff out of it, but there's still good stuff there. Feed it back into the top of the system before it gets a lot of manure or urine on it, so it's still good food, and then that reduces waste. So all in all, it's holding the hay in a much stronger position, not kicking it all over, and then I get in there and I can work with it a lot easier.